Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2924 of What Shift Your Know. I might hang on to this. Got a little bit of a scratchy throat and a cold. It's that time of year. It's winter here in Wisconsin, and I live with my granddaughters, so I catch a lot of stuff, especially since the oldest one, the middle grandchild that I live with, is in school now. So today we're switching gears. It's a brand new month, and every time there's a new month, I switch the topic of the annual challenges that I'm doing. I'm doing 2 annual challenges this year. Supersize You Annual Challenge, which is a personal development, personal growth, how to get your life in order challenge, and the Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge. This is the first time I've done an annual challenge in the Supersize Your Business group and in the Supersize Your Business community on the Skool platform. Bunch of new things for me this year. So we are building a Supersize Skool community and doing a challenge for how do we grow our business, how do we create what it is that we want in our business and then in our life for the personal challenge. And this month we're focusing on confidence. Now I like to use, and for the last at least 5 years, I've used a life framework, a 9-part life framework that I've shared with everybody that I possibly talked to, because it has helped my life so much. And made it possible for me to still be here talking to you today and create the life I want. So I like to share it. I mix up the way that I do the different areas. A lot of times I'll start beginning with physical, because I think that our physical health is foundational to everything else that we do. If we don't take care of ourselves and our bodies, then we're not going to be here. And if we're not here, none of the rest of it matters. But this year, I'm coming off of I'm working in the middle of, not even the middle of, we're only in the second month. This is the month, I guess it's the middle, third month of a 6-month challenge that has to do with my school community. And we just came off a week of confidence, which is maybe why that's high on my list. And I decided to go with that first this year. But it's a foundational thing. I think confidence and communication positively impact or negatively impact every other area of our life and of our businesses. So we started with that, and this first week will be foundations. I'm adding more structure since I'm doing the Supersize Your Business Challenge, and I've never done that before. I want to add a little more structure to the challenge, and so I've got a kind of an overarching theme or topic for each week of each of the challenge months, and then I've got, there's the overarching topic. So, for example, the monthly theme, I guess it's a theme, not an overarching topic. This month's theme is building unshakable confidence and the foundation for growth. Confidence, I'd like to hear the opposite side of that, but I think confidence and believing in ourselves is the foundation for everything, especially growth and building and supersizing any area or aspect of our life and any area or aspect of our business. We have to believe we can do it. Actually, that's the only thing that matters. If we believe that we can do it, we can make it happen. And then today we talked about our topic for today for both Supersize Your Business and Supersize You is, where do you stand with respect to confidence? We have to know where we are before we can change or improve anything in our life. But that requires some self-auditing and self-evaluation and self-awareness that, okay, a lot of us don't always have. Looking in the mirror here and talking about it. So I shared, here's 3 topics. Here's what we're going to audit for both Supersize Your Business and slightly different than for the Supersize You group. I'm just using the 9 life framework areas, and you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. How confident are you right now? And then we're going to look at the top 3 and the bottom 3, and then ask ourselves some prompts or journaling questions about it, and then just share in the comments below, because I want to get people engaged, right? I'm working on building an engaged community on the Skool platform. That's one of the things I felt like I was missing all these years I've been online, and you just feel like you're out in the world doing it all by yourself or with your small team if people aren't engaging and you're not having real conversations and building real communities with people. The Skool platform is the first place I have found in all my years, offline and online, that really feels like a community. Now there's forums and there's different places, but they don't really ever feel like a community. Even meetups to me didn't fill that void. So I'm excited about that. So as far as structure goes, I'm going to try to add some structure in terms of, this is what we're focusing on this month. This is our main foundational idea or theme for the month. And then each day we will have a little action item, right? A small action item. And I understand how busy we all are. So I'm not making it a huge, oh, you have to listen to, I just got off the Tony Robbins thing. And I'm like, all right, well, Tony, I don't have 3 hours a day. Russell Brunson, I don't have 3 hours a day that I can just drop everything and devote to your thing. I mean, I understand why they're doing that, but I don't have that time available that I want to devote to those things. At least not at this point in my career. Have I done it lots of times in the past? Yes, sure have. For both those people, because I adore them. All right. What else is going on? I got a cold. Obviously a little discombobulated. My head's a little off, but I'm sure it will come back. I guess if I can help you in any way, or if you have any suggestions for either of the annual challenges, I love getting feedback and hearing about that. Like I said, I understand about the time commitment and how we all have limited resources, and time is our most limited resource. So I'm not going to ask you to do things for hours and hours a day. Here's our topic. Here's what it means to you, or what it means to me. I usually share what it means to me or somebody else that I'm either been a customer or a client, or that I'm working with now, if they give me permission to share their stories. A lot of people I work with don't want me spilling the beans and sharing their stories. Even if I don't identify who they are, they're nervous about that. I don't know if they think somebody's going to figure out who they are. Probably not, because I speak in very general terms as we're applying each of these different things. All right, that's all I've got. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.